we're going to use some guidelines that I got from Cheryl Finner Brown. And she's an experienced yoga teacher that's in some of my groups. And I've taken some, I haven't taken class with her. I've read some of her articles and things. So it might be different. I'm not sure if, I'm not sure what Laura uses on a regular basis, or if she switches it up on you.
No,
So
I think it's pretty much the same.
okay, well then this might be a little different. I think Laura might use the eye rest, which is just another form. So anyhow, just so you know, it might be a little bit different, and there are many different scripts for Yoga Nidra, so it's all about the same. It's same result, same end, but some words work better for us than others. So I'm curious to know what you think. So let me know when we come to the end. I am going to do just a little bit of a movement to get us into that place and into that place of stillness. So I'm just encouraging you today to let go of the day that preceded all the way up to this moment. Maybe make that a little bit of a forceful exhale, either nose or mouth, it doesn't matter. But breathing in the present moment and exhaling out all that has come before. So we're in a place of stillness, of relaxation, and more than anything, most importantly, in a place where we feel safe. So I can't tell you to feel safe. We can't direct anybody to do that. We can't make ourselves feel safe. I can't make you feel safe. So what I recommend is that you find your place in the most safe position that you can right now, whatever that is for you. And if anything occurs to you during Yoga Nidra, remember that you're always okay. It's always okay to start to move out of whatever it is that we're in, back into the physical body. And we'll do that in our practice today. So we'll know going in how to do that. And all we really do is just bring our awareness from the inside to the outside into our physical skin and what we feel and how the air feels on our skin and all that kind of thing, how the floor feels on our back, whatever that might be. So let's just take a little bit of a side stretch. Bring one hand down to the ground, sweep the other one up, take a gentle stretch over to that side, not any more than feels good to you this afternoon. So just what feels right to you. Inhale, lifting up to the sky, feeling that nice long spine, and exhaling over to the other side. Holding here for a breath or two. Just a comfortable stretch, not going anywhere outside of your comfort zone. Nice. And then lift up nice and tall. And we're going to twist over to our first side. So bringing hand onto knee if you like, and coming all the way over. And seeing how that feels for your back this afternoon. Take a nice breath in. On your exhale, maybe turn a little bit more. And then lifting up through your inhale, crossing back over to the other side. Taking a breath in and letting it go. Inhale, let that relax back to center again. And we'll take a little bit of movement from the hips, so a little bit of a circle, like stirring the pot with our upper body. And then going the other way. Good. Let's come back to a seat. Bring your legs out in front of you and let them rock side to side. Just getting a nice little, can't see, but a nice little windshield wiper going side to side. And then bring them to stillness. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, and we're just going to fold forward for a little stretch in the back. Nothing big, nothing serious, just a little opening of the back. Maybe we were sitting a long time today or walking a long time or whatever we were doing. Maybe that back just needs a little bit of a release. Roll up as you're ready to a sitting position, nice and tall. Bring the legs back together, knees together, and come down and find your favorite Yoga Nidra position. So as we come into position, feel free to use any props that you like behind you or around you, anything like that. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. And remember that if you do get really uncomfortable and you start thinking about only that, and your discomfort is taking all your energy and all your thought process, then do move yourself out of that position and into something else. Same thing goes if you feel like you're uncomfortable inside and something's distracting you and you really can't get away from it. Go ahead and take a deep breath, move out of whatever it is I'm saying, take a little stretch, come on back. So Yoga Nidra is designed to get us into that state between waking and sleep. But of course, we often fall into that sleep because as a society, we're usually kind of tired, we kind of overdo things. So if you fall into that state of sleep, as far as I'm concerned, that's totally okay. If you feel like lying on your back with your knees slightly bent and supported, please go ahead and take that position. Otherwise, whatever works for you, and take your time. Have a blanket handy just in case you tend to get cool as your body remains still. That can happen a lot in Nidra and even in Shavasana. Allow your eyes to close as long as that remains comfortable for you. Allow the eyelids to become heavy. We're going to move awareness to various parts of our bodies, noticing sensations, emotions, and images. If we concentrate too intensely on what I'm saying, it may prevent you from relaxing. So during this meditation, please use and absorb what it is that you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, come back to the sound of my voice, come back to the feeling of your body on your mat, on the floor. The beginning of Yoga Nidra is relaxation. Become aware of any sounds that you can hear at this moment. Absorb these sounds and interruptions into your being right now, knowing that we can never have it exactly as quiet or as perfect as we would like it to be. Let those things go. Let them become part of your background, almost like background music. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear right now. And move your attention to the closest and most audible, most clearly heard sound right now. Move your attention from the far away sound to the nearby sound. See, that's exactly the sound I was talking about. And I also realized that I didn't turn my sound off, my interruptions off. So hopefully we won't get it. So from close by sounds to far away sounds, close by sounds to far away sounds, to sounds inside your building, to sounds inside your mind, to sounds inside your body. Without opening your eyes, visualize your surroundings. If it's four walls of a room and a ceiling and a floor, or if it's somewhere else with a base underneath you and maybe the sky above you. Wherever you are, become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body on the ground. Now begin to notice your natural breath. It's your natural, spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort whatsoever. The natural breath flows in through the nostrils, Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and it flows out through your nostrils. Notice how it feels leaving your body. There might be a sense of coolness as you inhale. Follow this feeling into your body, into your sinuses, into the back of your throat, into your lungs. Then there's a sense of warmth, possibly as you exhale the breath. Feel the warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out through your nose. The natural breath flows in and out through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by an even longer and slower exhalation. Notice the slight pause in between your inhale and your exhale. Hold on to that pause on your next breath. Breathing in, noticing at the top of your exhale the stillness of your body, and at the bottom of your exhale, the stillness of your body. Breathing neither in nor out. This is your present moment. Now go back to your natural breath, releasing any control over your inhale and your exhale. Now begins the practice of sankalpa, which is also known as an intention. Your intention or your sankalpa is a short positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. And state your sankalpa clearly and with awareness in your head 3 times. As an example, this can be, I am practicing yoga nidra, I am relaxed, I am safe. Or I am practicing yoga nidra, I am present, I am healthy. Anything that calls to you right now, doesn't have to be anything huge. The first thing that comes to mind, try and keep that. Saying it again in your mind 3 times. So I'm going to do mine. I'm practicing yoga nidra, I'm relaxed, and I am content. I am practicing yoga nidra, add whatever your special intention is here. And then one more time, I am practicing yoga nidra, I am whatever that is. The practice of sankalpa is actually a practice of planting a seed in a fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Next, we practice a rotation of consciousness, a journey of sensory awareness throughout your body. You'll move your awareness and your attention to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. You can say the name as part of your body to yourself and feel that part of your body at the same time, but we're not doing any movement in that part of body. The practice begins on your right side. Notice your right hand thumb, your right forefinger, your right third finger, your right fourth finger, and your pinky finger of your right hand. Notice the palm of your right hand and the back of your right hand. Notice your wrist, your right forearm, your right elbow, your right upper arm, your right shoulder, your right armpit, your right waist, your right hip, your right thigh, your knee, your calf, the ankle of your right leg, your heel, the sole of your right foot, the top of your right foot, your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe, top of your right foot, front of your right shin, top of your right knee, your right thigh, back to your right hip. Come to the center of your body, the midline of your body, and move to the left hand, your left thumb, your left second finger, your left third finger, your left ring finger, your left pinky finger, palm of your hand, and the back of your left hand, your wrist, your forearm, the elbow of your left arm, your upper left arm, your left shoulder, your left armpit, your left waist, your left hip, your left thigh, your left knee, your left calf, your left heel, sole of your left foot, top of your left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe. Come to the top of your left foot, front of your ankle, shin of your left leg, knee, left thigh, left hip, back to the center line of your body. Move to the back of the body, the right heel, the left heel, your right calf, your left calf, your right thigh, your left thigh, your right glute, your left glute, your lower back, middle of the lower back, left side of the lower back, right side of the lower back. Travel up the spine from the low back to the middle back to the upper back, the entire spine, top to bottom, bottom to top. Your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade, the back of your neck, the back of your head, the top of your head, your forehead, your right temple, your left temple, your right ear, your left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, your right eye, your left eye, your right nostril, your left nostril, your right cheek, your left cheek, your upper lip, your lower lip, both lips together, your chin, your jaw, your throat, your right collarbone, your left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, pelvis, right side of your pelvis, left side of your pelvis, the pelvic floor, your whole right leg, your whole left leg, your entire right arm, your entire left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, your entire body, your entire body, your whole body. Imagine the whole body becoming light, becoming weightless, as though your body could float away from the floor and towards the sky. Your head is light, your limbs are light, the torso is weightless, your whole body light and weightless. Rising higher and higher from the floor, imagine your body now becoming slowly heavy. Feel the heaviness take over each part of the body, each part becoming heavier and heavier, melting into the earth. The head is heavy, the limbs are heavy, your torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy and relaxed. So heavy, it is sinking down into the earth. Notice part of your body that feels cool. Experience the cool. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. Feel this cool, this chill permeating your whole body. Now find a part of your body that feels warm and allow that sensation of warmth to spread through the entire body. Growing, remember the feeling of heat in the summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. You can feel heat radiating onto your skin and heat all around the body. Now feel the warmth and feel the coolness at the same time. Bring to mind a slightly stressful situation, just a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of worry, a little bit of concern. Feel this stress inside your mind and body. Do not concentrate on the source of it. Just notice what that stress feels like. Create the experience of stress as clearly as possible. Notice how it feels throughout your body. Does it change your breath? Now slowly release that feeling of stress. Feel a complete calm begin to envelop you, wrapping itself around you like a hug. Bring that experience of calm into your entire mind, your entire body, filling all of your emotions. You are relaxed and aware, and you are completely calm. Notice the outside skin of your body, the continuous skin that wraps all the way around itself, from toe to head, from finger of your left hand, from finger to your right hand, and all throughout. This is representative of our physical body, the outer layer of the layers that compose us. Some layers are visible and some are not. The outer body is definitely visible. But it's not who we are. So take that realization and that awareness of the physical body, that heaviness and lightness, that relaxation, that anxiety, all of that into one more level down. In this level is our energy, our prana. This is the next level down from the physical world. We can hear our breath, we can control our breath, but we can't see our breath. We can feel our energy, but we cannot see our energy. So let's energize that layer with a few comfortable breaths. All we're doing is bringing our attention to the breath. We're not really controlling it in any way. But we're going to count to ourselves, breathing in for 12 and breathing out the number 12. Breathing in 11. Breathing out 11. Breathing in 10. Exhaling 10. Follow your own breath and continue counting down with an inhalation 9 and an exhalation 9. Following your natural breath, whatever number you're on. If you get lost, just go back to 10. Filling and emptying on each count. Wherever you are in your breath, let the counting go. Let the natural breath take over. No effort on our part. No effort in the physical realm and no effort in the energy realm. We're going to peel back one more layer into the layer of the intellectual mind. This is where we spend a lot of time. This is our to-do list. This is our noticing a beautiful flower. This is our tasting coffee and saying it tastes good or bad, hot or cold. This is our judgment of someone in our life. This is our judgment of a situation. This is our reaction to an emergency. This is what you're going to wear tomorrow. This is really what keeps us alive. This is where our ideas lie, where our plans lie, our ability not to get hit when we cross the street, our ability to think things out, to plan, to sit back and contemplate before we act. This is a super important part of our thinking. So just picture, what does that look like? Is it in your head? Are there things bouncing around in it? Does it look like a cool pond? Whatever you imagine it to be, just go there. This is your mind. Your busy, complicated, organized and unorganized mind. It has a lot to do with who we are. Things we say, things we choose not to say. And while giving that part of our mind some appreciation, let's also notice that sometimes it can get really noisy in there and really busy. And tonight, in our safe space, in our Yoga Nidra practice, let's let those thoughts just settle down a little bit. Picture them dropping to the floor of your mind or to the floor of your belly, wherever you picture it. Just the calmness and relaxation of the thoughts. You're not getting rid of them. You're not erasing them. We're just kind of letting them relax. Clearing our mind just a little bit by erasing some of that busyness that we put on the blackboard today. Just taking that out. It's kind of like checking off a to-do list. And when we peel that part away and we let those thoughts settle down, we come to our wisdom mind. The wisdom mind is really powerful, but it sometimes gets clouded out by the intellectual mind. So we need practices like meditation and yoga nidra to actually connect with it. So today, picture your wisdom mind, however you like to. So some people like to picture a place that they're walking into, a beautiful place. Some people like to picture a person, a wise person, however you picture that. And some people, they just like to hear the words. You don't have to picture anything if it doesn't come to you. But if it does, hold on to it and enjoy it. So enter into this special place where your wisdom mind is. This is the stuff that you already know and that you've always known, and sometimes you forget. I like to think of it as when I give an answer to something and I don't really know that I know it, but the answer comes out of me. I must have heard it somewhere and socked it away somewhere in the back of my wisdom mind. It also is your gut. So your wisdom mind is directly related to that gut instinct, whether something feels good or bad or right or wrong for you. And in quiet moments, we can actually settle it and make it a little bit stronger and more powerful. So if there's a question that you have right now, you can kind of ask that of your wisdom self, see if there's an answer for you. Or you can just connect to your wisdom self with your sankalpa again. I am whatever it is. And say that 3 times to yourself. Whatever you begin with, try not to change it. Try to keep it with what you started with. So I am practicing yoga nidra, and I am relaxed and happy. I am at peace, I am content, I am healthy, I am strong, whatever it might be. Just confirm that with your wisdom mind. There's one more layer beyond this. So if you're in a magical place, step a little bit deeper into whatever it is around you. Maybe it's a beautiful forest. Maybe it's just sky. Maybe it's a mountain. Maybe it's just blackness that you see behind your eyelids. And this is your true self. This is the essence of who you are. And this is why we do yoga. Because we're not a physical body, and we're not our energy, and we're not our intellect, and we're not our mind. We are this amazing spirit that lives way deep down underneath all of that. Your inner being can look like anything you want it to. I like to picture a light because I think of it as the light that sort of graced me when I was born. It's like the light that we say, when the light in me sees the light in you. That's kind of where I picture it, being deep down in myself. But the important thing to remember is that in this inner self, in this true self that we are, nothing that we've ever done can change the light. No situation we've been in, no choice that we've made, no choice that we've avoided, no steps we took, no journey we were on, no journey we did not go on. None of that affects who that light is and what that light is to your inner being. This is your perfect divine self. It's always there. No matter what, it's always there. Sometimes it just takes a little digging to find it. So give that inner self whatever kind of wisdom it needs or whatever kind of love it needs today. Maybe just a breath of gratitude and appreciation. And stay here with this beautiful light as long as it feels good to you. And we will go back through the steps, through the layers, as our class begins to turn to the last half, and we move back into the real world, but not too soon. No time too soon. So I don't like to think of leaving that beautiful light self, because we're not really. We're just experimenting and traveling to a new layer, which once again is that wisdom mind. See if the wisdom mind has any wisdom to share with you today. And don't push it too hard, just notice. It's so individual what we feel in Yoga Nidra. No one can really tell you how to feel. Let's take a step beyond that into our intellectual mind. Let's not get it all riled up. Let's just notice it. Thank you for keeping us safe, for keeping us who we are, doing what we're doing. We're going to stay here in the mind and use the imagination a little bit with some visualization. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of you, as if it were a movie screen. The screen is as high and wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on the mind screen and become aware of anything that manifests within it. It can be colors, patterns, light. It can be moving, it can be still. Whatever it is, we're not going to become attached to it. We're going to notice it and move on. Now, if it's super blank, that's great, because it means none of your thoughts are really interfering with where you are right now. So it's totally fine to have nothing there. But most people see some kind of color as you press your eyes closed, some kind of movement. Continue your awareness of the space, but do not become involved. If anything makes itself known to you, simply notice it without directing the images to do one thing or another. If thoughts occur, let them come and go. That's detachment. It's not noticing the thoughts. It's just not reacting to them. Going to exercise our imagination and our visualization as best as we can, jumping from one image to another as I say it. Picture a red desert. A red desert. A peacock feather. A peacock feather. A full moon. A full moon. A foggy morning. A foggy morning. Bouquet of flowers. Bouquet of flowers. A tall tree. A tall tree. Waiting for results. Waiting. receiving help from someone else. Cool, clear water. Cool, clear water. Making appointments. Making appointments. Laughing with a friend. Laughing with a friend. A warm embrace. A warm embrace. A burning candle. A burning candle. A mountain. A mountain. A path in the woods. A path into the woods. Sunset. Sunset. A cat stretching. A cat stretching. A favorite song. A favorite song. The sound of my voice. The sound of my voice. Your body comfortably lying on the floor. Your body on the floor. Come back to your initial sankalpa again, your intention, and repeat it 3 times to yourself with a positive present moment statement. So I am. We're going to move our way from the thinking mind into the energy one more time, which includes our breath. So let's just notice the breath flowing as it is normally right now and naturally without any effort on our part. Feel the breath enter, feel the body rise. Feel the breath exit, feel the body soften. Entering, it may feel cool. Exiting, it may feel warmer. The process of filling completely and reaching that stillness at the top of our inhale and at the bottom of our exhale. Maintain your awareness of the breath, and at the same time, begin to develop awareness of your physical body again. So reaching the outer edge again of our layers. Your body's relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin, your clothes, where you touch the earth, where you touch the sky. Parts of your body that touch each other. Come back to that heavy feeling in your body as it rests on the floor. And take your awareness into all the points that are touching the earth. Starting from the parts of your feet touching the earth, into the parts of your legs, into your spine, your back perhaps, your side perhaps, depending on where you are, into your heavy head, into your hands and arms. And visualize your surroundings again, just as we did in the beginning. Without opening your eyes, make the vision as clear as you can. And again, imagine yourself, see yourself on the floor in your comfortable Yoga Nidra position. Welcome your mind and your body and your breath and your inner self back into one vessel, one important vessel that carries it all. Feeling once again a warm part of your body and a cool part of your body. A heaviness in your body and a lightness in your body. A discomfort in your body and an area that feels comfortable. A feeling of tightness somewhere in your body and a feeling of softness or looseness in another part of your body. Feeling all of these at the same time is what makes us who we are. Wherever you are, touch your forefinger, the tip of your forefinger to the tip of your thumb. And feel that connection as the two fingertips come together. Then move to the middle finger and the tip of the thumb, touching each other. You can do this with both hands or one hand. Then bring the tip of your ring finger to the tip of your thumb. And finally, your pinky finger to the tip of your thumb. Go back to the first finger and touch. Second finger with thumb. Third finger with thumb. And fourth finger with thumb. One more time on your own as you repeat your intention one more time, or as many times as it takes you to get through the four fingers. Then release the fingers and begin to wiggle them on their own. And find your toes and wiggle them as well. Waking up the outer edges of the body, our fingers and toes being the furthest away from the center of our body. And then you can bring a bigger movement into those parts if you like, possibly bending the knees and rocking them side to side, possibly bringing the arms overhead for a nice good morning stretch, maybe bringing the knees into the chest for a hug. Whatever you do, even if you do all of those, just doing them nice and slowly at your body's own pace. And before we begin to come up, let your head rest very heavy on the floor one more time. And gently roll it left and right, not far, just a little bit, to massage the back of your skull, your heavy head. Then with your knees bent, choose a side to roll onto. And use your bottom arm as a pillow for your head. And relax here in your seed pose one more time. Remembering that Yoga Nidra is actually the planting of a seed in a fertile area. Tonight we were the fertile area and the seed has been planted. Keeping your eyes closed if you like, walk yourself up very slowly to a comfortable seat. This can be the same seat that you started in or something completely different. If you feel super heavy tonight and you want to stay on the ground, that's totally okay to stay in your Shavasana. We just want to make sure everybody kind of comes back together after that, hopefully what was a resting time for you. So they say that the time in Yoga Nidra, an hour of Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 3 or 4 hours of deep sleep. That's not to say you can do Yoga Nidra twice and then skip your sleep at night, but it's supposed to be beneficial. And it should help us maybe get to sleep tonight in a relaxed position. So here in our seat, we're going to do that mudra one more time. This is Satanama. And the first movement is fingertips to thumb. first finger to thumb. And the word with it is sa. Ma is the middle finger to thumb. No, I'm sorry, ta. Na is the ring finger, and ma is the pinky finger. And what they relate to is, number one is feeling centered and grounded and connected to the earth and all that's in it and on it. Number two is letting go of frustration and anger that does not serve us. Ring finger is trusting where we are is the right place for us. We are in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time. And finally, trusting our instinct and our intuition, kind of like that wisdom mind that we visited today. And altogether, they make us complete and whole. Sa, ta, na, ma. We'll bring our hands into our heart, and we'll bring them together, making some heat. And then we'll place one hand on our heart and the other hand over that, and see if you can feel that heat kind of radiate into your inside, reaching all the way through the 5 layers of the body into that beautiful inner self, true self. I hope that the light that you feel tonight continues throughout your evening, that you can notice the light in others and you can notice the light in yourself as your week and your weekend go on. The light that lives in me truly sees and honors and bows to the beautiful lights in each of you. I'll end with the word Shanti, which means peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To all of you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Your feedback is always welcome. It's great to see you, Carl. I've missed seeing you.